We pulled thousands of disc golfers and asked them what their favorite one-speed disc was, and here are their top 5 answers. All right, coming in at number 5 with 2% of the vote is the Loft Discs Hydrogen. Not surprised at all to see this one on here. Very popular one-speed disc, characterized by being extremely domey. It's got this crazy rim depth that makes it a very unique disc to hold. So if you've thrown one, you probably remember it feels very much like a lid. But the numbers on it are 1, 2, 0, 0. It flies extremely slow and extremely understable, as most of these one-speed discs are. The Hydrogen comes in several different plastics. I think they've got the Alpha, the Beta, and a glow called the Gamma. Loft Discs, manufactured in Denmark. Very cool company, and they've come out with a lot of molds since they came out of the Hydrogen, although the Hydrogen was their first mold, and really broke them into the scene and started to popularize one-speed discs again. So cool to see the Hydrogen get some love on this list. That's number 5. Coming in at number 4 is the Lone Star Disc Armadillo with 6% of the vote. It's Swanky fam's personal favorite, and it's known for its thumb track and its plastic feel. Lone Star Discs obviously well known for their plastics. They have the Alpha plastic, Bravo, Victor 1 and 2, and the Armadillo also comes in a glow plastic, as many of their molds do. And Lone Star Discs really took over the scene this year with releasing just tons of molds, but the most popular thus far has been the Dillo. It's an awesome disc. We filmed a 1-disc round recently with it. It flies incredibly straight. It's slightly understable, but not quite as understable as some other discs on this list. The numbers are 1, 2, 0, 1. But we absolutely love the Dillo and glad to see it getting a place on the list at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is the Innovadiscs Polecat, the meme disc that took over the disc golf community last year, and we'll get into that in a second. But the Polecat is an extremely popular disc, popularized not only by some Innova pros, but also by some Innova creators like Robbie C. You're supposed to flash the graphic, Luke. Flash the graphic. The Polecat's an extremely domey lid of a disc. The numbers are 1, 3, 0, 0, and for the longest time, it was really only available in DX plastic. Some really old ones were made in Star and in Champion, but for years it was just a DX disc. And then along came the Halo Polecat. We thought it was a joke. It wasn't. It's here, it's beautiful, and people are actually bagging these. Like, this was, I think it was supposed to be a joke, and it really just took over the scene. And people are not only loving throwing these for content, they're throwing them for real. They're throwing them in their rounds. They fly really nice. Pretty understable disc, like most of these one-speeds are, but very glidey and kind of bombs for a one-speed. So we love it. That's the number 3 disc on the list, the Innovadisc Polecat. All right, moving to number 2, and it's not even close. These next 2 discs completely blew the rest of the discs out of the water. We're moving from 10% of the vote to 37% of the vote. At number 2 is the MVP Glitch. You knew this was gonna be on the list. This disc taken over this year, 1700. Insane glide on this disc, and the glide is real. We've thrown it a bunch. Luke had to throw one for an entire tournament. It was crazy. It's an extremely understable disc. I think the most understable disc on this list, but it does glide for days. It's super fun to play catch with. It's super fun to just like flick it and watch it fly forever. Despite being a 1-speed, the glide on this disc makes it go insanely far. It really is a bomber, and it takes very little arm speed to get it up to that driving speed where you can see it go and watch it fly for days. It's actually a really interesting disc, and the gyro technology, I don't know, maybe that has something to do with that. It's cool to see Simon now on Team MVP bagging one and promoting the disc. It'll be just so fun to see the content that comes out of that. So not surprised at all to see it at the top of this list. So that's number 2, the MVP Glitch. Before we jump into number 1 on the list, I want to shout out the Swanky members. For just 99 cents a month, you can go down below and hit the join button. and become part of the Swanky team. This is gonna get you access to exclusive videos every month that we put out just for the members, exclusive emotes to use in the comments and in live chats, and it's also gonna give you access to a disc giveaway, one per month, that we're gonna be doing for the members. You can also join the Swanky Hero tier, and that's going to give you access to our new bag review that we're going to be doing. One member every month is going to be getting their bag reviewed on a members video. We're going to talk through it and just sort of highlight their bag, talk about what they're throwing. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then the Swanky Legend tier, you guys are going to be able to select discs for us to review on the Swanky Disc Reviews channel. So we're gonna have a lot more involvement with you guys, the members, and we're super excited about it. So yeah, go down below and hit join if you're interested. We're super grateful for you guys. All right, guys, coming in at number 1, the best one-speed discs according to disc golfers, it's the Cast-Plasberg. You already knew it was the Cast-Plasberg. Coming in Cast-Plas, amazing K1 plastic. Pretty much the only overstable disc on this list, coming in at 1102, but made in their K1, K3. They've got glow, they've got all kinds of plastics, and it feels amazing. Obviously characterized by its thumb track, and just so well known for being that disc that you can throw as hard as you want, and it's only gonna go 150 feet and land right under the basket, if not in it, according to many disc golfers, as you know. Luke famously hates this disc, and you famously love this disc. 45% of the vote, absolutely annihilating the field. But a well-deserved win for the Cast-Plasberg. All right, y'all, that is our top 5 one-speed discs. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay swanky.